Hi, everyone, and welcome to the special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and the Dr. Robert Marks Show. I'm excited to welcome program Dr. Robert Marks. Dr. Marks, how are you? I know you're excited about our guest. I am as well. And go ahead and introduce him.
Yes, this is Thomas Payne, who is an accomplished actor. He's starred in many roles, but I think the feature one would be the TV program of The Walking Dead and The Prodigal Son. So, Tom, welcome. Uh, I'm Dr. Robert Marks, and I'm actually a
Hello.
research physician, if you will. But I got a burning question for you. In looking at your resume, what is the length of your hair now?
It's pretty, I don't know what you would say, pretty normal, regular office job, kind of mid-length.
You're not in the Jesus mode right now, is that correct?
Oh, oh no. Jesus. So when I joined that show, my hair was a little bit longer than it is now, and I was wearing extensions. And then I grew my hair out for 3 years to get it to the length that it ended up at. And it's not often that as an actor you get the opportunity to do that unless you're in a long-running show, because you're always cutting it for different jobs. So no, it takes me a while to grow it like that, and I would hope that I work enough that I don't need to, and that it won't happen again. But having said that, I really enjoyed having that look. But as soon as I do grow my hair out again, everyone starts recognizing me as Jesus again, which is also a nice reminder of what I've done in the past.
And Tom can't see right now. I used to have the long hair when I was a professional wrestler. I'm retired, but coming back to the ring, Tom, at 51, but I'm completely bald now. But I had the long Undertaker look back in the 90s, and I sometimes wish for that hair again, man. I wish to have it back. It's not happening.
You know what? If you did, it wouldn't look as good as it did then. You know,
Yes,
and
I know, because I look great bald. That's what people say. But all right, go ahead, Dr. Marks, for your next question.
No, I agree. You do look great, Paul. I have another burning question. You have some really compelling characters, The Walking Dead, The Prodigal Son, and you get seemingly deep into those. When you leave the set and you get back to your home and family, do you take a little bit of that character with you?
yeah, I guess you do a little bit. Like Jesus was a very placid and chill character, which is he was quite similar to me in that respect. So that wasn't that tough. But when I did Malcolm on Prodigal Son, he was a lot more on edge the whole time and a lot more emotionally out there, which was still calling on my own emotions and my own feelings and stuff. But that just takes a little bit of time to calm down from, really, because when you do a job, your body doesn't know that it's not real. If you're really into it and doing the scenes. So I would have scenes with Michael Sheen, who played my dad, and they're very emotional scenes to do. Very enjoyable, I have to say, but very emotional. And so it just takes your body a little bit of time at the end of the day to wind down from having a meeting with your serial killer father who's torturing you mentally.
So,
and yeah, a little bit of time,
I think that downtime too, and as a professional wrestler, I think I had anger issues, even though, as we all know, it's not fake, but it's, we're performers. You go home and sometimes you fly off the handle saying, oops, I'm no longer an actor. I'm no longer in the ring. And yet it takes time to figure that out. And I had anger issues for a long time until I finally figured it out, saying, whoa, my brain was signaling that I'm in the ring, even though it was, make believe, Tom. And I just would go off the handle on people. And now I don't. I've learned the older I've gotten not to do that. But we just think sometimes we react based on our feelings, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, in your body, there's lots of hormones and chemicals in your body that are, firing off all the time. And your brain can get disconnected from that.
All right.
Thomas, one other question I have on my mind is, tell us a little bit about what's coming up with your involvement with Kevin Costner and the Horizon Ensemble.
So the Horizon is a project that Kevin's been working on since about the 80s. It's a original story that he's put together. It's a tapestry of lots of different stories set in 1800s America. It's kind of How the West Was Won. And I play a British immigrant traveling across America with my wife in the wagon train. And it's really a dream project, kind of what I literally dreamt about when I was a child about what making a movie in America was like. And I felt like that on set a couple of times. I got a bit emotional just thinking, wow, you're here, you did it, you're on this amazing set of a Western. And I had to, the first day of shooting, I had to kind of remind myself of that, because sometimes you're like, oh, I'm in this movie and I should be like this. And you have to remind yourself of a real person, and you come from here and you do this. But when Kevin Costner's coming over and directing you, and you're looking at the horses and the wagons and the landscape, it's hard not to get a bit carried away. So I was very honored to be a part of that project. And June and August, Horizon Parts 1 and 2 come out.
Awesome.
Yeah, you seem to be a perfect fit for that role.
Absolutely, he does seem like it.
Yeah.
But now another
Yeah.
project. Oh my gosh, Tom, Blumhouse. I mean, when you speak of horror movies, you think of Blumhouse, and you're like, holy cow, Imaginary. Tell us the premise of this, and it's the next Megan, people are saying. So kind of go into specifically enough Imaginary and your character.
So, Imaginary concerns a newly formed family. I have two daughters from a previous relationship. I get remarried, and we move into my new wife's childhood home. And there, my youngest daughter, Alice, meets a teddy bear who becomes her new imaginary friend. And the movie takes a bit of a turn with that relationship, and we see all different sides of what it means to use your imagination. And I was very excited to work with Blumhouse. I hadn't worked with them before; they were definitely on my list, and it was everything I wanted it to be. They're very collaborative and very pleasant, nice experience being on set. And then also in this film, as they like to do, there's a lot of practical effects. There's not much CGI. So everything, all the monsters and the teddy bear and everything were all animatronic and actual physical things that you could be scared by or interact with, which is really helpful for the actors. And I think it also makes it much more real for the audience. So I was really impressed by that, and happy to be working on something which was so practical, using practical effects.
All right, Dr. Marks, your last question for Tom.
Well, it's not a question. It's just you seem to be involved with some of the best roles. Your career is on a fantastic trajectory. We just wish you well, and we want you to keep going. We're excited about every one of your projects.
Oh, thank you very much. Thank you.
And what is your ultimate goal, Tom? What do you want to achieve in acting? You know, with all the continued success, what do you have? Do you have serious goals that you want to accomplish?
Some kind of stability. It's really hard. I have a growing family now, and your priorities change, and so it's really not about me anymore. It's about my family, and what that means as far as geography. Where we'll end up, and how long I'm away from home and stuff. So, I do think about myself. I think most actors in the world have their eyes set on this new Harry Potter TV show that's going to be filmed probably next year. They're going to start that. And I think a lot of actors are looking at that saying, wow, that's a steady job for 10 years. And I'm from England, so I should be able to get in there.
I hope you do. And we'll definitely have you back on, Tom. Yeah. Best success. Best place people can follow you on social media. Where can they go?
I'm at the Tom Payne on Instagram.
Awesome. Thank you, Tom. I am working on a movie with the potential Road Warriors. I'll have to figure out a part for you. We'll see what happens working with Chris Mulkey right now. So I've kind of put my hands into the cookie jar in many different ways, but we'll definitely stay in touch. And thanks for stopping by, man.
Thank you so much. Good luck with it.
All right. This is a special simulcast of the Neil Haley Show and the Dr. Robert Marks Show, guys. Take care.